Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jack Chang here, and today we're going to do yet another property review. It is Aster Green Residence. So Aster Green Residence is a mixed development in Sri Petaling. At the bottom here, you can see you actually have retail lots, all these glass ones. Not many retail lots, and it's actually quite sizable. Ground floor, upper ground and first floor. You can see all the glass facade, right? Big units. And above here, you got a single block. Okay, I'm too near, but I can't take a further step back because right behind me is already Max Highway. Step further back. This is Max Highway. That head towards Sepang, and this is towards KL direction. And opposite the street there, that is Serengin Residence in Happy Garden. Okay, so yes, going back to this development, Aster Green. Bottom here, as I was saying, you have your commercial, 3 stories, and here Aster Green you got a single block, 38 stories, 440 units. Yeah, the facilities is on the 8th floor. You can see all those trees there, and from 1 to 7 are all your car parks. So the unit itself, the smallest unit is a 657, 1+1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. And the largest is a 958 square feet. That's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Okay, so yes, without further ado, look left, look right. Okay, so by the way, that's the show gallery for this development, Aster Green Residence, and also Aster Hill, which is the phase 2 development located right beside Aster Green. You know, further down the road there, you see all those hoardings there. That's phase 2. I will talk more about the phase 2 later in my video. But without further ado, yes, let's head in first because it's damn hot. Let's go! Okay, so we are entering via this side entrance. So instead of documenting from inside, right, I've decided to document it from this part itself, where I type and scan in for all my videos moving forward. So immediately here is your drop-off area. Again, you got the single block, single drop-off area, Aster Green Residence. This part here is for childcare, and towards the end is your mail room and also a management office. There's also an accessibility ramp at the side here, behind all this landscaping. For those wheelchairs or baby strollers, right? So this is the waiting area, and towards there you basically have a door which leads directly to the commercial area. Yeah, that's the ground floor commercial area, so it's accessible both sides. Okay, someone's coming out. Okay, so yes, let's get in. Thank you. So let's head up. Stepping off the lift, we are on the higher floors, and you have actually a total of 5 lifts, including 1 lift bomba, serving a total of 17 units. So very interesting walkway, where there's some design to it. That's why it looks very different. All this painting, right? These designs that you see here. This is generous. That's close to 8 feet, and there's some pattern, but they are using much smaller tiles. This is only 1x1 tiles. Okay, we check out the refuse room because that's always one of the requests. So this refuse room is a typical one, but a large refuse room, a lot of space. Yeah. Switch off the lights, and this leads to the 5-lift lobby. The 5-lift lobby is crazily big and spacious. This is like a normal lobby already. It's so big. It's crazy. I don't know. Nice. Although people rarely utilize this, right? But yeah, just to give you a amount of space that is available here. Continuing on. Okay, I have to go all the way to the end, but looks very nice at the end there. And this also is very interesting. The fire hose, right, the fire wheel, right, they do it flush inside. Usually it's inside inside the beside the refuse room, you know, the toy keep out of sight, or some they just do it openly attached to the wall, which is extremely ugly. But this is nicely hidden inside, flush inside the wall. Okay, we'll fast forward right until the end. Another one. Look, so you basically have two. But what's more interesting is I like this part here. It's very unique. So you basically can step out to take a smoke. I don't know if you want to take a smoke. And this is basically very, very nice. These are lower windows, by the way, and all this is tempered. Can you see? Okay, it's a bit hard to see. But yes, you mentioned that it's tempered. Can I see? Can I adjust? Yeah, tempered, 100% tempered glass. Yeah, and it's tinted, that's why it's not so bright. And yet, these lower windows, right, allows wind to come in. Yeah, these are fixed lower windows. It's not adjustable. So you get breeze coming in, you get light coming in, and at the same time, they basically do this additional layer, this fixed panel. So while wind can come in, if it really rains heavily, even though it's slanted, you know, it might still splash, right? The rain might still splash. It hits this, and in general, it's a level down, so the rainwater will drain off. I've seen terrible designs, very infamous project done by Masing along Federal Highway near to LDP. Google it up. But I think all traces of that nasty video is removed. Basically what happened is, right, heavy rain came in, the whole area was flooded. That's how bad it was. The video went viral. This was many years back. Yeah. Long story, but this is a very nice design and looks eye-pleasing also, to be honest. Look at that. Okay, let's not waste time. Without further ado, let's head to the unit that we will be reviewing. Let's go. So we are at the doorstep of this unit 3A, and this is the unit that we will be reviewing. It's the largest layout for this development, 958 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bathrooms. This is actually quite big, I would say, this landing area, but for whatever reason, it looks small. And this is because of the color scheme, grey, with pretty much a black border here. Very interesting colors. Of course, dark colors will always make it look small, and yet this developer has gone with a very dark color. The walls here, the door, and also this pillar at the side here. Yeah. Okay, so let's move in. So it's a very standard layout, almost standard. This side here is the kitchen area. So the skirting they've used in this brownish, light brown type of skirting. And you will notice also it's a very irregular shape, this kitchen. But what's more interesting is that this part of the kitchen doesn't even have any tiles. So it's always 5 feet, right? Or some even very generous to give all the way to the top, much more expensive one. But this one is bare, there's no tiles to it. Is this good or bad? I don't know, let me know. But one thing I appreciate is that they don't give the cheap sink, right? And instead they give a slightly better one. And in case you are wondering, right, why do developers always give that lousy sink? You know, a lot of projects, right, those cheap flimsy one, I don't know if you know which one I'm referring to. I'll attach a picture above so you can see it. But yeah, that is given because it's actually mandatory to actually have that sink. And even things inside the toilet, right, like your toilet bowl, your shower, all these are mandatory. That's why you always see this sink given. Not because the developer wants to, but because it's a mandatory item. Okay, this is the DB, single phase. Because this is a corner unit, So you have this nice window looking out. You only have 2 units of this 958 square feet per floor. Very breezy, very nice. And at the side here, there's this nice glass door. Look at that. So it's really bright. You got a window here and you got a door here, which leads out to your yard area. Quite sturdy, I would say. You can feel, right, the frame, the build. This is where you put your washing machine, water outlet, water inlet. You just have to cover up here with a window panel, because again it's open to the elements, rain, shine, dirt, dust. So far so good, decent I would say. Very unique layout. And yet I like the things that they're giving. This door is nice, really allows a lot of light to come in. But the space and the absence of the tiles is a bit interesting. So if you don't want to mix up your area, right, you want to demarcate it and you want, your let's say you do heavy cooking and you want it contained, what you can do, obviously you can close it up here, maybe. Or if you're more generous, you can do all the way up to here. Do glass doors again, very nice. You do glass doors, right, so it allows air and light. If you just want to close it, you can just collapse it to the side. Left and right, they can have a big area. Other than that, you can just close it. Nice. So this is the dining area. No fan hook though here for the dining, only you have it for the living room area. Switches are by Schneider Electric. TV points, going your fiber wall termination unit, aircon point, and piping provided, and you have this balcony, mild steel, not tempered glass. A bit of a pity, but at least you get a very nice view. This is where you have your aircon piping. Let's see all the piping there. Very nice. At least immediate, right? All low rise. Okay, so where exactly are we in Sri Petaling? If you see these shops here, that's the start of Sri Petaling. All this onwards here, all the commercial will be very, very busy. And right, of course, in the center here, this is Pinnacle. Just repeat last year also, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's actually this interesting slip road, right? I'm not sure you can see. This bridge rather, flyover sort of, which is being developed, I think by DBKL, the local authorities, which brings you to MRT Taman Naga. So with this, once this is completed, it'll be very, very easy to go to this MRT Taman Naga. Right now, it's about 3 to 4 kilometers if I'm not mistaken, but it's turning here and there, right? But with this, very, very much nearer. MRT Taman Naga is somewhere behind here if I'm not mistaken. And you can see the train tracks. Let me show you can see the train tracks. Oh, okay, I can see it now. Let me zoom in. Catch the train. Here's the train. It goes behind here. If I'm not mistaken, it stops here. That's the train station. Okay. So yeah, all low-rise, old houses you can see here. Beside me is Max Highway. So this is one direction that the units on this side is facing, and the other side basically faces Max Highway, Maju Expressway. And this building here is basically M. Oscar by Masing. So I'm looking forward to completion of this project. This is 8 Stella. I'm not sure what's the progress. I think it has been somewhat abandoned. The progress looks very slow. Nice view. Some hills, some mountains. Oh yes, that's Atecharas. Can't really see it now, this the one in black, but at night it has a very nice exterior facade. Typical Arte project. Closing the these doors. Solid. Okay, going to the rooms. First guest room. So the first guest room for this also is quite big. Laminate timber flooring, slightly darker tone. You notice the skirtings at the side also, right? Much darker now compared to the one in the living room, which was sort of like a birch. This is like mahogany type of dark. Again, pipings are provided, aircon. And you got a bay, you got a window here which leads out to your external of the building. Yeah. So that's your yard. So you can freely open, you're not too worried about if let's say you do cooking, right? But then they can do cooking. Some people, if really you want to expand the whole thing, right? You knock down this wall, you cover up, then it's one long continuous kitchen. Also, those fumes will not come into this room here because this is after. And this is quite big also. Usually it's much smaller for the small room. And yeah, this room is big enough. You can you can dump in a queen size bed. No issues. Second guest room. This, if I may say, I think it's a bit small. The window is a bit of pity, but then again, this is because the balcony, right? They give such a big balcony, it eats up into this space for the waste. If it would be slightly bigger, it would be really nice. But that being said, it's still quite big also, this room. So again, no problem for you to throw in a queen size bed, or maybe even a king size bed. You do it closer to the wall, right? And then your wardrobe is this area here. This is the first bathroom, shared bathroom, Sorrento. Nice. For the sink and also the water closet. And this tabletop here looks like a natural stone. Yeah. Look like marble type. Okay, when you talk about natural stone, right? Sometimes you hear the term homogeneous and non-homogeneous. So what do you mean by homogeneous? I'm not sure if you can see, but if you look at the bottom, right, this is basically a cross-section where they actually cut the tile already. And you will notice for homogeneous, right, it's consistent. See? Can you see the design? Basically the shade, right, is the same as the exterior. So this is a homogeneous one. Non-homogeneous, inside usually is flat, it's bland. It's different. The cross-section here, the design is different from this. From the surface. So this is a homogeneous tile. Okay, I'll just list down the benefits, long benefits. This is the shower screen. This is the master. Master is so much nicer, and they give all the way to the bottom, right? Window panels. It's an L shape, so a lot more light coming in. Nice. Yeah. So it's okay, not the biggest, but still enough to put in again a king size bed, and then I would say that side is your default area for your wardrobe. If you are single or if you don't need too big a wardrobe, what you can do is you can do wardrobes on either side, and then the other side you can do a small working table. This side seems to be bigger, so maybe this is your working table, and then this is probably your wardrobe. Yeah. Alternatively, of course, double-sided wardrobe. last but not least, bathroom, master bathroom. So very similar, I would say. Interestingly enough, also they use very big tiles, 2x2 tiles for your wall. Looks very nice. Oh, this one has rain shower. This is slightly bigger, if I'm not mistaken. 8 feet plus. So it's quite big also. The bathroom. Okay, so that sums up the review of this unit. If you're interested to get this unit, do reach out to Jack. His contact is below in the description, and more importantly, he's also a resident of this project. So this project is actually in high demand from what I understand. So it's very hard to find units for sale or for rent. Nevertheless, yes, the person to go to is Jack. He is the resident specialist, literally the resident of this project. But if you like this project, and you can't get a unit here, and if you don't mind waiting, fear not, you can always get a unit at Aster Hills, which is phase 2. I will talk about and touch about that when we review the facilities, because that phase 2, Aster Hills, is just beside this Aster Green. It's under construction. Nevertheless, without further ado, let's head down. Let's go. Stepping off the lift, we are on the 8th floor. So there's only one single facilities floor. There's no sky deck facility. Very, very nice sitting area. Immediately as you step out here, right? Look at the ID on the wall. And the ID, you know, it's basically glass panels, vertical glass panels, and yet you can let air in. So it's very, very windy at this part here. You can see the lifts. Very, very open type of design that you have here. Functional hall. Oh, very, very breezy. We'll talk about the swimming pool shortly. This is the function room. And then towards this side, you basically also have a jacuzzi. And then hidden at this corner here is our shower area before you dip into the pool. So yes, this construction that you see here is basically phase 2 of this project, also by UOA, and this is Aster Hill, which I was explaining earlier. So this is under construction. That ramp there that you see there, right? So it enters from the main road here, and that is the road or the ramp that will bring you towards MRT Taman Naga once it's completed, and it'll be much, much nearer. So yes, if you are interested in this location, still many units for this project available. Aster Hill, do reach out to Jack. Okay? So you got a nice pool, infinity pool, and that empty land over there. Okay, we'll go towards that area and we explain. That area, that empty land, is also by UOA. I understand that they've just purchased the land recently. So very, very strong UOA presence. Behind this is the kids' wading pool, which I think they should not have done this. I mean, it's better you keep the wading pool open, so it's easy. If let's say you are as an adult, you are in this pool here, right, and your kids is there, you want the wading pool actually to be as close as possible instead of having all these plants blocking. But yeah, this empty piece of land bought over by UOA. This is Max Highway, and if you want to go into Max, although it's just beside, right, the nearest point, if I'm not mistaken, is you via this main road, you go again all the way down, you will hit Kesas, you turn down to Kesas and you make a U-turn in front of Enda Parade. Then you will head towards Klang, and there from there you have a slip road up to Max Highway, which head towards Sepang basically. Okay, see, UOA, sponsored by UOA. A big portion of it donations. SJKC La Salle. Was it La Salle? Pardon my pronunciation. Okay, it's hot. It's very, very hot. Let me get in. It's basically 3 in the afternoon. That's why this is the playground. Also outdoor, not covered. But yeah, it's shaded because you know there are a fair bit of trees. So although it's in the open here, it's not so hot. Right? A lot of trees around. Very simple playground structure. And again, only 440 units, so I think it's just okay. Nothing too generous. BBQ pit at that corner there. And then you have a preparation table with some tables and chairs. Total of 8. So not too much also, I feel. They could have actually prepared more. A slightly bigger table over there would be nice. This is basically a yoga deck. And look how the top matches the bottom. Yeah. Playroom. This playroom is rather bare. It's a ping pong table. Nothing else. Nitaku. Branded. Used to play ping pong many years back. It's a gym room. Okay, someone's inside and we're gonna go in. But yeah, basically from floor to ceiling, right? Almost. And not just for this structure, but for all the structures. That's why you see in general, right? This whole place is very, very bright. Not just the walkway, which we showed earlier, but also, you know, this facilities floor and all these rooms. The function room, the games room, playroom, gym, 2 football tables here. But again, it's very bad, the design. I don't know if it's by purpose or what, but it looks just too empty. Probably they could do a better job, you know, put some decoration and even add in slightly more games, facilities, you know. A dart, for instance, very hang, you know, to a dart just on the wall, a simple structure on the wall. Or even a pool table. So yes, basically that's it. That sums up the facilities here at Aster Green. So if you're interested to get a unit here, do reach out to Jack. Again, he is a resident and also a agent. So he's a resident agent, literally a resident here. He can help you, or if you're interested in this area and you want to consider Aster Hill, the phase 2, do reach out to him. Yeah, look at this, I like this glass. Actually, yeah, I didn't mention all glass panels, tempered glass. Even this part here also is glass all around the whole perimeter of this building. Okay, let me know what's your thought and take on this building. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And last but not least, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe to my channel, do smash the like button, and see you in my next video. Bye!